Hello, everybody. I wish you could see my contraption down here, what's holding my camera, because I'm very nervous that we're not going to put that out in the world. It's not going to fall down. I have a bar stool then a stool, then the tripod thing, and my phone, and I'm hoping this doesn't fall down. But I have been getting questions about the Hutch that I did with the vintage Santa things and how you put it together. Okay, I just want to make sure you guys can see the Hutch. So I thought I would put it together for you guys. You guys are going to see me coming in and out of the frame here or whatever, but I'm going to show you what I do and how I do this, and then just to hopefully help you guys out. So if you guys have seen this year I put all my vintage Santa mugs and different things and plaid things that I've picked up throughout the years in this Hutch. And you know what? If you guys can hear me, see me, when you guys come in, will you tell me where you're from? Say hello, give me a wave, something, just so that I know this is working, but I'm just going to keep going. Okay, so anyway, I cleared this all out, and I'm going to put it back together and show you guys how I do this. First of all, what is in here are these little battery-operated twinkle lights. I love the twinkle lights inside of shelves and inside this Hutch for at night. We turn them on, and I don't know, it just kind of adds a little extra twinkle inside here. So the first thing to do is just throw those in there so you've got them to work with. I'm just going to say this is working. My phone is not falling down, so this is working. Okay, so just throw those in there so you've got them in there, and then you can kind of rearrange them once you get everything in there, okay? So I've got three, one on each shelf. Wipe out your shelf, and all that first. Okay, so I'm going to start on the top shelf first. And like I said, you guys are going to see, I've got everything all over the floor over here. So just bear with me. I'm trying to figure out how to do this the best way so you guys can see it. I pick up these thermoses whenever I can find them. And to be honest, they're not that easy to find here. Maybe where you guys live, they are. But so I pick them up. I love plaid in the winter and in Christmas. So this is the biggest one. So I'm going to set him in back. And then I always like, I got to turn this without this all falling. I always like odd numbers together. So there's 3 there. And then I'm going to, my mom used to hang these on our doors during Christmas. So whenever I can find an old set of these bells, I like to pick them up. I put a nail up in the Hutch back there just to hold it up. So I'm going to set that there first. Again, when you're decorating shelves, don't just think of this part as what you have to decorate. The back of the shelves is so much room that you can decorate with. So do the back too. Don't forget about the back. Okay, and now comes, you guys, these are some of my favorite things. Again, yard sales, estate sales, thrift stores, your grandma's attic, wherever you can find these. I like to pick these up. And again, these aren't hard to find either. So I'm just going to stack 2 on top of each other there. And then I'm going to add another little guy full of, I just put candy canes in here. And that one's now broke. But Gabrielle has been wanting candy canes, and I finally found some. So I just use this Hutch to put these in there. And then you guys can't really see that guy, and then this little jar just with to be honest, I don't even like these. Gabrielle and Matt, and so they'll eat them, but I just love the red and white inside the clear jar. So I'm just going to set that there. I can't move this anymore. I'm afraid that's going to fall. And then in the middle, these I pick up whenever I can find them. This one is a newer one. It's like a replica one. I just found that recently at a thrift store. I don't care that it's not old. I have other old ones that I'll show you guys here in a minute, but I just, again, love the plaid. And then I found this, which isn't necessarily Christmas, but snowdrop mints. That just sounds Christmassy. And the green color I love. So then that's just going to go on top of there. And then this guy is tiny, if you guys can tell. I'm just going to set him right there. Okay. And now, okay, I found this. What is this thing? This, it's like a cooler. It's all metal. But again, it's plaid goodness. So this is going to go up in the top there, and then I'm just going to set another one of my mugs on top of there. And you have your, oh, you guys can't see that. You'll see on the other, but the switch for the lights, make sure obviously you can get to those easily without having to break everything as you do it. Okay, and then to finish off this shelf, I have old Christmas postcards, and here's 2 more mugs. And I don't care, the chippier the better. If there's red paint off of them, I'm happy about it. I think that I just love these Santa mugs. So these are just old Christmas cards and postcards that I have. This is my favorite one. So I just stack them there so I can keep them together, and then I can see that one. Is this working? Okay. And then I have 2 little Santa salt and pepper shakers, little guys, and I just set those right in front of here. Since this lunchbox is a little newer, I just want to see the plaid. So I just, if I put it those in front of there, then, and then I got this at the dollar spot at Target. I'm just going to set that up there. And they were actually a dollar. Target anymore in that dollar spot. It gets, okay. Now we will go on to the second shelf. And this one I actually found a green thermos. This is my favorite because it's green. And so that's going to go back here. And with the lights, I didn't do it, and I will do this later, but I just then take them out, the little twinkle lights, and then I will just wrap them around the cups over the, just try to get them so we can see them. And so, but if you put them in there first, then they're sometimes hard, the wire is sometimes hard to work with. So this way they're in there, and then I can just move them around to where I need them. Okay, we've got the thermos in there. And then I'm just adding these, oops. I'm gonna add stacks of mugs. So I could do these without stacking them, but I want the height. So I stack them together. I'm gonna set another stack here because I don't have 3 of these thermoses like I do up here. I mean, this would be amazing if I did. So I'm trying to make a bundle of 3 here. And I do that by the height of the mugs. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna put in is another lunchbox. So you're kind of repeating it down here, but that's fine. This one's a little bit older. I'm gonna put that there. And then another little jar of candy and another mug to fill it up. And then, so I need something big on the right-hand side. Another one of my favorite things. It's a Santa cookie jar. So I'm just gonna put him there on the right. Can you guys see that? I'm really trying not to move that. And then on each side of the Santa cookie jar, and if you can see, I fill this. It's a good place to hide all that kind of stuff too if you don't want it out. These just have the little tiny candy canes in it. And then this was actually a Threshold Santa mug, but I thought he was pretty cute. But I found him at a thrift store. So since he's not one of the older ones, I'm just going to set him in the back. And then to finish off this shelf, vintage Christmas decorations, anything like this, it's it's awesome. So I try to pick those up whenever I find them. And then he's going to go right there. And then that finishes off this one. And again, I will go through, I'm not going to do that with you guys. I will go through and put these lights. I thought I lost the other end. I will just kind of put them up and around and all over the stuff that's in here. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's do the final. This is the oldest one I think I have. And I'm going to set this one over here. I don't want that light to go down. I'm going to set that one over there. And then I got this at an estate sale, the pitcher, and then some of these mugs. But I've never seen, if you guys can see, he's got like green jeweled eyes. I've never seen those, but so I got this set, and the mugs have the jeweled eyes too. So I'm going to set him right there. And then I'm going to set a stack of mugs here. I really want to hide. Can you guys see that? No. Sorry, guys. I want to hide the on-off switch for my lights, and that's behind there. But I can still easily get to them. Okay, and then I'm going to, I have another little pitcher and one of these lanterns, which are perfect for Christmas. And if you find them in another color, just spray paint them a color for Christmas. And then, so I'm going to put him over there because I need height on that end. Oh no, I almost just hit that stool. And then I have a tiny thermos here. And I'm just going to add that hole. There's like a hole there. So I just want to add that in there. Okay. Now I'm going to add 4 mugs. Because I didn't have anything else that would kind of go with this, but I needed to fill up this area, and I didn't have another lunchbox or another, like more thermoses or another tin that was really cool. So I just filled that with the mugs, and they're cute. They don't have to be perfectly stacked. I think people get stuck because they think their decorations have to be perfect. They don't. Make them look lived in and loved and all that. So, okay. I do have this mug. I put in these little drink stirrers, and they have little trees on top. I always get asked where I got these. I think it was 4 years ago from the Target dollar spot. I bought a bunch of them on clearance when they were, I don't know if they were 50% off or 70% off, but that's where I got those. And so, can you guys see that? I'm going to set those guys over there. And then this is a Kirkland's find, but you better not pout. Is perfect for in here. Let's Stay Home. This was a fall find at the Target dollar spot this year. And then I just have another mug here because there was not, I was going to make sure I had, whoops, all the mugs out. I didn't want to leave any in store, or any down in our storage. And again, then I will do the wire and the lights, but that's it. It's all together. I think, well, with this one, it was a little bit easier because I put a theme, kind of. I wanted all of this collection in here, but yet I will always pick up, here's some tips. Always pick up things like plaid or thermoses or things like that you love. And then when you put them together like this, they're not necessarily Christmas, but it looks Christmassy, right? It's kind of like a hot cocoa station. Okay, do you have any questions? Yes. Okay, so I don't know if I should take that off or the whole thing's going to fall apart. So I just want to know if you guys have any questions or but I was getting some questions about how I put this together because people were wanting to do something similar or just get some ideas. So I thought I'd get on here live and share this, and then I can put it in a blog post too, so then I always have it. But snowmen would be cute. I know a lot of people collect snowmen or have snowmen decorations. This hutch, I have said this before, but this hutch is always the first place I start decorating because I can put greenery and twigs in here, but I have so much that greenery and twigs everywhere else. Let me just try to do this. That I just didn't want more here. So I'm going to flip this around. So here it is, all done. But I have greenery, that's hard today, and twigs everywhere. So I think we have, I don't know, I think I bought 20 of those trees last year. So I have so much greenery everywhere else that I didn't want any in here, but definitely could. Which triangle? Decorate in the triangle. I'm confused. Tell me which triangle. Sorry, I don't know what you mean. Tell me what you mean, and then I can... Yeah, I just kind of wanted this to look like not really a hot cocoa station, but just, yeah, cups and mugs, and I didn't want... Like, I shared this. There's a lot of greenery here, which is right by the hutch, so I just wanted to... There's my... nervous contraption. Please tell me what you mean by the triangle, and I would like to answer. Thank you, Cindy. Isn't the vintage stuff so fun? I mean, the new stuff is fun too. That's why I like to mix the old and the new, but okay, do you guys have any other questions? Taller in the middle. I don't know. I don't know what that means. You can do taller in the middle if that's what you... Thank you, Angela. You can do taller in the middle and then go make things shorter on the side. I didn't do it this way this time. And if I were to do this again next year, it wouldn't even look the same. It would look totally different. So, and one thing people were saying last time when I was on here live is they couldn't see what I was doing because of the comments. If you swipe right on your screen, or maybe it's left, you can get rid of the comments so you don't see them. I didn't know that until the other day, so. Oh, so, okay, someone once told you to start by having your tallest piece in the middle. Definitely could. That's why I think, I don't know, Cynthia, I don't know. That's why I think there's really no rules. And like this, just like if you painted a piece, you can always change it if you don't like it. But definitely you could start tall in the middle and then work your way out and do shorter things on the side. But I say play with it and don't be scared and just try it. The worst that could happen is that you waste 10 minutes of not liking what you come up with, but the more you do it, the better, the easier it'll come, and you'll find out what you do like. So, okay. If you guys don't have any other questions, I'm going to hop off here. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will come back in the comments and make sure to answer them. But I just got some questions about how I did this, so I thought I would do it live and maybe just share something different. Or I know the mugs are my favorite thing. I wish I could find more of them, but they're just hard to find. Yes, I can turn some of the lights on. Now, granted, they're not, I didn't put them, see what I mean? Well, you can't see because it's bright out today, but at night, just to have these around the different things, it's really, really cute. They have these in the dollar section. I have also bought the bottle lights, and I've used those in other areas in our house. Those work perfect. But, let me see. Yeah, this one fell down in the back, so I'm going to have to find those. And then this one is... The twinkle lights make it so easy to light up whatever. I put them in the little domes too with Christmas trees. And so yeah, so I will just wrap them around here. I will probably bring this one up and over the lunchbox, and then maybe up and over this, and then bring it out a little bit. It's all shoved back there, but oh, share a picture tonight with the lights on. I can do that for sure. Angela, you just made my day, because that is why I do these things. I love that. So if I can, yes, That is the goal. So I'm so happy to hear you say that. And I will try and remember to share a photo of this tonight with the lights on. And if I forget, please somebody message me or remind me. And I will for sure do that. So, okay. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments. And today's Friday. Yes, these are all battery lights. That's why it makes it easy. You know, you're not having to worry about a cord, but we've done that. We've drilled holes in pieces and to get other lights before we had all these battery operated ones. Yep. But these are, and you can find them anywhere now. So I think they even have them at the Dollar Tree. Okay, guys, have a great Friday and a great weekend if I don't hop on here before then.